I woke up in a hospital bed with a broken head and missing memories. The woman holding my hand said she was just a friend. But everyone else looked at her like she was lying. I didn't remember her face, yet my chest hurt when she smiled. She answered questions I never asked. She panicked when my phone rang. And when a nurse called her my girlfriend, she froze. That's when I knew something was wrong. I started listening more than talking. Watching more than trusting. Every small lie felt practiced. Every, "I'm here for you," sounded scared. Then I found a message I had left for myself before the accident. One sentence meant to protect me. When I repeated it to her, her fear told me everything my memory couldn't. And that's when I realized. Losing my memory didn't save her. It exposed her. I woke up to a sharp beep and a tight grip on my hand. "Hey," a woman whispered. "You're awake." Thank God. My throat burned. "Who are you?" Her fingers stiffened around mine. "It's me. Emily." I stared at her face. Brown eyes. Pale lips. She looked exhausted, like she hadn't slept in days. I felt nothing. No memory. No warmth. "I don't know you," I said. Her smile cracked. "That's okay. You don't have to remember everything right now. Why are you holding my hand?" She hesitated. "Because I care." A doctor stepped in. "Good morning. I'm Dr. Harris." "What happened to me?" I asked. "You were in an accident," he said. "Head trauma. You lost some memory." "How much?" "About 2 years." Emily sucked in a breath. 2 years. I turned to her. "So, who are you to me?" She answered too fast. "I'm your close friend." The word felt wrong. My chest tightened. "A friend?" I repeated. "Yes," she said. "Just a friend." Dr. Harris watched her closely. "You've been here every day." "I wanted to help," Emily said quickly. "Where's my family?" I asked. Emily looked down. "Your parents live abroad. Your sister's on a work trip." Dr. Harris nodded. "We'll do more tests later. Rest for now." When he left, silence filled the room. "You don't remember anything?" Emily asked. "Nothing," I said. "Not you. Not myself." She leaned closer. "You're safe. I'll stay." "You don't have to," I said. "I want to." A nurse walked in. "Your girlfriend can stay during visiting hours." Emily froze. I felt it. Her grip tightened like she was holding on to a lie. "Girlfriend?" I asked. She laughed too loud. "She means emotional support." He gets confused. The nurse frowned. "You've been here every night." Emily swallowed. "I just didn't want him alone." The nurse left, unconvinced. I stared at Emily. "Why did she call you my girlfriend?" She avoided my eyes. "Hospitals assume things." "Did I love you?" I asked. Her lips parted. Then closed. "You cared." "That's not an answer." She brushed my hair back. "Don't push yourself." I pulled my hand away. "Why does my chest hurt when I look at you?" Her eyes filled with tears. "Because we're close." "How close?" She stood up. "You need rest." "No," I said. "Tell me." She paced. "We spent a lot of time together." "Did we live together?" She stopped. "No." "Did we sleep together?" Her voice shook. "You're asking too much." "I don't even know my name," I said. "But you expect me to trust you." She sat back down. "I'm trying to protect you." "From what?" She shook her head. Please. I studied her face. Every reaction felt rehearsed. What was I like? I asked. You were kind, she said. Too kind. To you? Yes. I nodded slowly. Why do I feel scared? She reached for me again. I pulled back. You're overwhelmed, she said. No, I said. I'm watching. Her phone buzzed. She jumped. It's nothing, she said, turning the screen away. Who was it? No one. Let me see. She stood up fast. You need sleep. I need the truth. Her voice cracked. I'm here, aren't I? Yes, I said. And that's what scares me. She looked like I slapped her. I stayed, she whispered. I didn't leave. Why would you leave? She opened her mouth. Closed it. Dr. Harris returned. How are we doing? I don't trust her, I said. Emily flinched. That's not fair. Dr. Harris raised a brow. Why? She knows too much, I said. But won't tell me anything. That's common, he said gently. Is it common to lie? I asked. Emily whispered, I'm not lying. I looked at her. Then say it again. Say what? Say you're just my friend. She hesitated. I am. My chest burned. Dr. Harris cleared his throat. Memory loss can heighten emotions. Or expose them, I said. Emily wiped her tears. I'll come back later. She walked out without looking at me. The room felt lighter. Dr. Harris studied me. What do you remember feeling? Loss, I said. And warning. He nodded slowly. Trust that instinct. When I was alone, I stared at the ceiling. I didn't remember her. But I knew one thing. She was afraid. And whatever she was hiding had already hurt me once. I just couldn't remember how. Yet. I stood in the doorway of my apartment and waited for something to feel familiar. Home, Emily said softly. You picked this place. I looked around. It feels empty. That's just because you've been gone, she said. I walked inside. The couch was neat. The shelves were bare. Photo frames sat face down like someone didn't want to be seen. Why are the pictures turned over? I asked. Emily shrugged. You said you didn't like distractions. That sounds like something you'd say, I replied. She stiffened. I'm just trying to help. You keep saying that, I said. As a friend. She nodded fast. Yes. As a friend. She dropped her bag and glanced at the couch. I'll sleep here. In case you need anything. You don't have to stay, I said. I want to. That night, my phone buzzed on the table. Emily jumped. Don't answer it. Why not? It could confuse you. I picked it up. That's my choice. She reached for it. Please. I let it ring out. Her shoulders relaxed. The next day, someone knocked. A man stepped in. Bro. My chest tightened. Do I know you? He laughed, then stopped. Right. Sorry. I'm Mark. Emily said quickly, he's still recovering. Mark looked at her, then at me. You okay? I don't remember you, I said. He swallowed. That's rough. How long have we known each other? I asked. Since college, he said. You trusted me. Emily cut in. No, Mark said. We need to talk. About what? I asked. Mark hesitated. About you. Emily smiled tightly. He shouldn't get stressed. I'm already stressed, I said. Mark sighed. You loved her too much. Emily snapped, that's not true. Mark froze. I didn't mean. Stop, Emily said. He's confused. I stared at them. Loved who? Silence. Mark rubbed his neck. I should go. No, I said. Finish the sentence. Emily stepped between us. Mark, please. Mark looked guilty. You'll remember when you're ready. Remember what? I asked. He walked out without answering. That evening, my phone buzzed again. Emily watched it like it was a threat. Who keeps calling? I asked. Spam, she said. I picked it up anyway. Unknown number. Missed calls. Messages locked. Why is it locked? I asked. She crossed her arms. You asked me to. That doesn't sound right, I said. She softened her voice. Trust me. That night, I couldn't sleep. I heard her whispering in the kitchen. He doesn't remember, she said. No. It's safer this way. I stepped closer. I'm not lying, she whispered. I'm protecting us. I walked back before she saw me. Safer for who? The next day, a woman from my office stopped by. Hey, she said flatly. I'm Lena. Emily smiled too hard. Nice to meet you. Lena ignored her. You okay? I don't know, I said. She nodded. Figures. Emily frowned. What does that mean? Lena looked at her coldly. You know. Emily's jaw tightened. He needs rest. Lena turned to me. Call me if you need truth. She left. Emily slammed the door. She hates me. Why? I asked. She's jealous. That didn't feel like jealousy, I said. She laughed. You're imagining things. I wasn't. That night, I opened a notebook. I wrote one line. Emily lies when she smiles. I listened more. Watched more. Every answer felt planned. Every silence felt loud. I didn't just lose my memory. Someone was editing it. And I was done letting them decide what I was allowed to remember. I decided to lie to see if she would tell the truth. We were sitting at the kitchen table, quiet between us, when I said, Do you remember that cafe near the river? Emily looked up instantly. Of course. I kept my voice casual. The one with the blue chairs. She smiled. You always ordered black coffee there. My stomach dropped. We went every Sunday, she continued. You liked the window seat. I nodded slowly. Yeah. That place. We had never been there. Later that night, when she fell asleep on the couch, I picked up my phone. I scrolled deeper than before. Hidden files. Old backups. One voicemail saved under my name. I pressed play. My own voice filled the room. If I ever forget, I said, calm and clear, ask her why she was scared when I said her name. I replayed it 3 times. The next morning, I waited. Emily poured coffee. You slept okay? I remembered something, I said. Her hand paused. That's good. I looked at her. Why were you scared when I said your name? The color drained from her face. What? She whispered. I repeated it, word for word. Why were you scared when I said your name? She stepped back like I pushed her. You weren't supposed to remember that, she said. I felt something break open in my head. Arguments. Her phone face down. Late nights. Another voice calling her softly. You cheated, I said. She shook her head. It wasn't like that. With who? I asked. She covered her face. Please. With who? I repeated. She cried. His name doesn't matter. It does to me. She whispered it. I sat down. How long? Months, she said. I was lonely. You had me, I said. You were distant, she said. Always working. So you lied. She nodded. I found out, I said. Yes, she whispered. I was going to leave, I said. Her sobbing got louder. You packed a bag. And then? I asked. The accident happened, she said. Silence filled the room. You stayed because you loved me? I asked. She looked up, eyes red. I stayed because I was scared. Of what? I asked. That you'd remember, she said. That you'd tell everyone. I laughed softly. So you rewrote me. I protected myself, she said. You called yourself my friend, I said. I thought it was safer, she said. For you, I said. She nodded. I stood up. I remember enough. She reached for me. Please don't leave. I'm not leaving, I said. Not yet. She looked relieved. I walked to my room and locked the door. Power settled in my chest. She didn't know it yet. But the truth was awake now. And it wasn't afraid anymore. I decided not to tell Emily that I remembered everything. Instead, I let my eyes drift when she spoke. I asked simple questions twice. I acted slow. Do you remember what day it is? She asked one morning. Tuesday. I guessed. She smiled with relief. Close enough. She started relaxing after that. She stopped watching my phone. She stopped correcting herself. Her lies got lazy. I'll be late tonight, she said. Work thing. Okay, I replied. She didn't ask questions anymore. She assumed I wouldn't notice. I went back to work that week. You sure you're ready? Emily asked. I think so, I said. At the office, Sarah greeted me. You look better, she said. Am I? I asked. Yes, she said. Clearer. We talked over coffee. She lied to you, Sarah said quietly. I know, I said. She blocked people, Sarah continued. Me. Mark. Anyone who asked questions. I'm listening, I said. She told us you were unstable, Sarah said. That you needed her. I nodded. That sounds right. That evening, I met Mark. You remember? He asked. Enough, I said. He sighed. She begged me to stay quiet. Why? I asked. She said you'd fall apart, he said. I laughed. I didn't. At therapy, Daniel leaned forward. You don't sound angry, he said. I'm not, I replied. That's unusual, he said. I feel awake, I said. He nodded. What do you want? Peace, I said. Back home, Emily was pacing. You were gone long, she said. Traffic, I replied. She hugged me too tightly. I was scared. Of what? I asked. That you'd remember, she said, then froze. I tilted my head. Remember what? She smiled nervously. Nothing. Later, she cried. I'm sorry, she said. I made mistakes. I know, I said. Don't leave me, she begged. I felt nothing break inside me. I'm tired, I said. She held my hand. I'll do better. I watched her convince herself. Each day, she unraveled more. I stood taller. I spoke less. Power shifted quietly. And she felt it. She just didn't know how much. I told her on a quiet morning. Emily was making coffee, humming like nothing was wrong. I watched her for a long time before I spoke. I remember everything, I said. She didn't turn around. What do you mean? I mean everything, I repeated. Her hand shook. You're confused. No, I said calmly. I'm clear. She faced me slowly. When did this happen? A while ago, I said. She dropped the cup. It shattered. I stayed because I loved you, she said quickly. I swear. Love doesn't lie, I said. I was scared, she cried. I know, I said. You don't understand, she said. I didn't want to lose you. You already did, I replied. She fell to her knees. Please don't leave. I'm not angry, I said. That's why I'm leaving. She grabbed my leg. We can fix this. There's nothing to fix, I said. You're throwing us away, she said. There was no us, I replied. I packed a bag slowly. What about the apartment, she asked. It's yours, I said. The photos, she asked. Keep them, I said. I don't need lies on my walls. She sobbed. You'll regret this. I looked at her. I already did. I walked out. Weeks passed. Mark called. She lost people. Okay, I said. Her friends stopped answering, he said. Okay, I repeated. And the guy, he added. He left. I smiled slightly. At work, Sarah noticed. You're lighter, she said. I feel free, I replied. In therapy, Daniel nodded. You chose yourself, he said. I chose truth, I said. One night, I found the voicemail again. If I ever forget, my voice said, ask her why she was scared. I smiled. That sentence didn't break me. It freed me. I didn't lose my memory. I lost my illusion. And that saved my life.